Welcome back to another science lesson with Miss Hines. Now last time we were looking at stage 1 in the life cycle of the frog, and I asked you in my previous video, what do you think comes after stage 1, which are the eggs? I think we should get a closer look at our chart. Come on. Alright, now that we've come in for a closer look, we've already looked at stage 1, which were the eggs. And we said that when the female frog or the mummy frog lays the eggs, these eggs are covered in a thick clear jelly which gets them to stick together, and they float on the surface of the pond water. But now we're moving on to stage 2. Can you help me find number 2 on my chart? Remember, it's okay for you to point. Did you find it? Great job. You're right. Stage 2 is called the tadpole. Now I'm going to read what's on my chart for you. Make sure you're listening. A tadpole hatches from the eggs, and like a fish, it breathes through gills. That's pretty interesting. I'm going to invite you to pause my video now. In the description below, there's a link for another video. Parents, can you fast forward it to 1 minute and 20 seconds and let the video play until it hits 2 minutes and then stop. If you want, they can rewatch that part as many times as possible. It gives lots of information on the tadpole. When you're finished, come back to me and we'll get into our craft activity. For this craft activity, we are going to need our workbook, a paintbrush because we're going to do some painting, a cup with a little bit of water to wet our bristles, a container to put our paint in, and today Miss Hines is going to do a little experiment where I mix yellow and blue, and let's see what color the tadpole will be if I mix yellow and blue together. So let's put some yellow in. All right, and then let's put some blue and see what happens here. I'm gonna wet my paintbrush a little bit. Wipe off that excess water. We don't want it too watery. All right, let's get to mixing and see. So remember, I said I put yellow and blue in here. What color do you think we're gonna get? It's changing colors. What color did I get now? Green. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, so my tadpole is gonna be green today. So my paint is ready. So I'm gonna move the bottles of paint out of the way. I don't need those. And I'm gonna open my workbook. I did my eggs for stage 1. Now I'm gonna open my workbook, and I'm gonna be looking at this page with the tadpoles. Okay, now remember we said that the tadpoles don't have any legs on them as yet. They look like fish. And we also know that when they come out of their egg, they eat the egg sac as their first meal. And then when they start to grow and they get bigger and bigger and their appetite gets bigger, they start to eat the algae that can be found in the pond. All right, great job, guys. So now that our tadpoles are painted in green, maybe an extra step that you can do, but only if you want to, you can use blue paint and paint around your tadpoles so that we can still see that they're in the pond. I hope you enjoyed this craft activity and that you learned something new about the tadpoles. And remember, the tadpole is the second stage in the life cycle of a frog.